So what we're looking at is when you move the power from we're controlling, we're going to give more power, to we must impose more and more control to stop this happening. They're not in a, if you like, a proactive situation now as they push this Orwellian state on. They're in a defensive situation, trying to keep the lid on human ignorance as this vibrational change brings it to the surface. And, you know, compared with consciousness, this Illuminati, I mean, they're flies on an elephant's back, you know. And they're going to get removed. And, you know, I think it's not about winning the game, it's not about losing the game. It's about realizing the nature of the game and the fact that it's not about winning and losing, it's just about experiencing. And as these pyramids of control, certainly the lower levels first, start getting picked off by this vibrational change and people start to see things differently. You know, as I've been saying for 20 years, you know, look at a pyramid. You know, the capstone's the place of the power. No, it's not. The capstone's up there because the rest of the pyramid's over in the bugger up there. The rest of the pyramid moves away. Where's the capstone going to do? It's going to crash to the floor. There's nothing holding it up. We're holding up the structure that is our own control system. And I used to tell a story years ago. You'll remember, Jim. Larry Grayson, the comedian in England, right? And I knew Larry towards the end of his life. He used to do big shows on the BBC. And I was invited to his memorial service at Covent Garden after he died. And there's another comedian in Britain called Roy Hudd, and he did this presentation about Larry's life. And he told this story, and I sat there and I thought, whoa, that is so profound when applied to what we're talking about. Roy Hudd said that Larry Grayson had told him this story, that in the days of the Music Hall type theatre, or the last vestiges of it, Larry was in an all-male show going around Britain, and he was the woman in it, because he used to dress up as a woman, Larry. And the final scene of the show, the final part of the show, was all the men ran on the stage dressed as sailors, singing Rule Britannia, you know, Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves and all that stuff. You know, Britain, obviously rule everything. Anyway, so as the song's reaching its climax, all these sailors climb on each other's backs and form a pyramid on the stage, right? And then Larry Grayson came on, dressed as Britannia with the gown and the helmet and the sword, and was manhandled up to the top of the pyramid of these men, you know, with the big finish with the sword. And he said one night, things seemed to be going rather well, he said, until one of the sailors in the bottom left-hand corner got a cough. And the cough got worse and worse and worse until he couldn't hold his place in the pyramid anymore. And he's standing on the stage at the bottom of the pyramid, this guy. You know, Ethel Jones and Charlie Smith. And in the end, he couldn't hold it anymore because the cough got too bad. And he had to step out of the pyramid. What happened was Larry Grayson at the top, symbolic of this Illuminati, ended up in the second row. Because the whole pyramid collapsed, because one little guy on the left-hand bottom corner got a cough.
Lovely.
You know, the pyramid power, in one way, is all roads from the base of the pyramid lead up to the point of the pyramid, and that's how they control.
The thing that I would like to